Clique 45 are back again for another video where today we are going to go through the Euro predictions. I know it's a bit late, but it's still better than never. So introducing the table before we do start, got Ali to my right, as well as on the other side, got a special guest. Guys, tell him if he's wrong. It's Amenyah, people. Give a little clap for him. How you doing, bro? You good?
All good. I can't complain. Excited for the Euros. Bit of hate watching. So
okay. Got to keep out on those dark horses. And then next up, we got TJ as well from the Foot Now YouTube channel, as well as Armchair Gaffers. So I think...
Why didn't everyone else get clapped though? I feel like...
What's that?
Everyone should get clapped as well.
What we'll do is, we need to clap the Clique 45 channel because we've got 1K subscribers now on YouTube. There we go. We can definitely clap that. Well done. Thank you to everyone for that. We've got some great guests lined up hopefully in the future, as well as some other things coming up. So definitely keep subscribed, as well as following our other socials as well, which will be so important for you guys, because we'll just love interacting with the Clique. It's so great. And we're building a big community, which is brilliant as well. So now that we did get the claps out of the way, I think we could definitely start. And I think we should start with Group A. Nice and easy. First game was started off yesterday against Germany and Scotland as two of the teams in the group. Hungary and Switzerland are the other two teams in this group. How do we feel about this group? Is it too easy for Germany? Is there going to be some surprise packages? I feel like some of us have a dark horse in this group. Looking over to TJ as I say that. How do you feel about the group, basically?
I know that Germany beat Scotland 5-1 last night. But
demolished.
But I'm not going to take that as German dominance in this group. I'll be real. I'm not going to take that because Switzerland are a good team. Hungary are a good team.
I do like Switzerland. I do like their team. I like their group of players. They've got interesting players.
They've got decent players.
Yeah.
They're decent players, but they're just one of those teams that, like, for vibes kind of thing. Yeah. Like, they're not actually scary.
But when they turn up, they could turn up. Like, look at what they did against France in that previous Euros. I think they, was it the World Cup with 3-3 and then took it to penalties and beat them on penalties as well. Fantastic. I think they're getting disrespected a bit too much, personally.
I think it's because they're playing like Abdouni up front. Like, I just like, do you know what I'm saying? And like, if you're playing like a player that got relegated with Burnley up front, like, I don't know how much it's going to be able to like get you goals in the group. And the way that I see this group is goals is going to win it.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, I've got Hungary.
As a dark horse.
Coming top of the group.
Yeah. Top of the group?
Yeah. I've got Hungary coming top of the group.
That's not a dark horse.
That's a favourite for the group.
All I'm saying is, they got to semi-finals of the Nations League. They've only lost 2 of their last 20 international games.
They have.
Period. Obviously, they got Dominic Szoboszlai, who for Liverpool he's had a bit of a poor season. Like,
Hungary, he's different class. I agree.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, when he puts on the Hungary colours, you got Milos Kerkez in there, and then a couple other players. I'm not going to pretend like I watched them, but you know, their names on there. And I think this is a Euros. Like, when I look at this Euros, I see the floor and the ceiling of like come together. So like the worst team and the best team.
It's close. The gap's closer, you mean?
It's the closest that it's ever been. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, I think it's a lot easier for a team like Hungary to just have 3 good 90 minutes and then get through to the knockouts. So I got them coming top. I know Germany played amazing last night. Nagelsmann ball is beautiful. Yeah, I'll be honest, but let's be honest. Steve Clark. I said it's on the way here.
Yeah. On the way here, we were talking about it's West Brom manager versus again Bayern Munich manager, weren't it? Really. So yeah, I do get that. I do get the tax on Germany when it comes to that opening game, and I feel like Hungary and Switzerland don't need to fear anyone in terms of in this group. They could just play as they wish. Like they really can express themselves with the individuals they got in this squad. But Amenyah, how do you feel about Hungary though? It doesn't seem like you're a fan of her.
No, you know what it is? Every Euros, every World Cup, it's like everyone bangs on, the dark horse is this. I get tired of it. It was Turkey last time. I didn't see nothing happen with Turkey.
Let's not talk about that.
So this time around, for me, I'm looking at European heritage, pedigree. And Switzerland, whether you like them or not, whether at club football you like them, you're going to see Jacques and Shaqiri doing their thing every time, no matter what. So I would have them come in second. I think Germany are going to win the group. I don't think they'll even drop a point, to be honest with you. I get that it's Scotland. You can say that Scotland are shocking. They are. But I don't see a team stopping them. As for Hungary, Switzerland, like you said, Szoboszlai for Liverpool, question marks. I've got my binoculars out. for his games there. But I'm only going against them purely to be a hater because everyone else is saying that they're going to be great. So that's why I've gone with Switzerland to come second as well.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Ali, what about you for the group? What do you see happening?
I feel like it's similar to Amenyah and Switzerland second just because they're a bit more experienced in this stage. Like Switzerland are always there, whether they make it out of the group or not, but they're always a challenge and they're never an easy team to beat in it. And sometimes that's all it matters in these competitions. Don't be easy to beat. Get yourself a 1-0 win or get a 0-0 and get it to the end and get a little late winner. But
Yeah,
I don't know if Hungary are going to be able to step up.
I think that's fair. I feel like Germany are going to top the group and then it's just going to be you lot battle for second or third because I think sometimes when we do the predictions, people forget that third place gets an opportunity to progress through because the 4 best third place teams can go through. And I feel like one of them is going to be from this group, no matter what happens. And I just feel like the confidence should be there for all teams minus Scotland. Scottish fans, but minus Scotland. I feel like, there's going to be something going on really well. So I feel like we should go So by the sounds of it, Germany first. We're going with Switzerland second.
I disagree.
I know. I'm saying the majority vote. The majority vote.
Democracy.
Yeah, it's a majority vote. We're doing a Clique 45 one, but we're doing a majority vote thing, right? Raheem Sterling got into the England squad when we done this as well, just to let you know from a previous episode. And I wasn't happy with it, but the majority vote said.
I was part of that.
The majority vote said Raheem Sterling should go, is all I'm saying. So, and then I feel like Hungary, are second for me. I feel runners-up, I'm happy with runners-up for...
Obviously, if I've put them first and we're doing like a
Okay.
then we have to bump them up.
Okay, so
What if I
second...
had them lost?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that ruins it. That ruins it. There you go.
I'll put them second if you want.
All right, Switzerland, we go with third, and I think everyone's comfortable with Scotland, fourth.
Yeah, 0 points.
Yeah, 0 points.
It's unfortunate.
You don't see it happening, no points. Okay.
They've got a decent team on paper. That's the thing. They actually got a decent team.
Individuals. I don't think they have... I don't know.
The
I just
best
feel
players
like
are left backs. You can't.
And McTominay.
Yeah.
And
McGinn.
one of the greatest centre mids in the Premier League, John McGinn.
I saw McTominay lining up to take a free kick yesterday. I was thinking, man,
It's
Who gave him this
scary.
confidence?
But that's the thing. When they play at Hampden Park, you think you're watching like 76 Brazil.
Well, that's just different though,
And then
because
as soon
England even were shocking at Hampton Park at that ages ago. I can't remember the last time they played Scotland, but I remember watching that game. England look horrible, but take Scotland away from Scotland, they're
awful.
Mediocre.
They're awful.
Yeah, definitely.
League One quality side.
Yeah. Fair enough. Group B goes on to Spain, Croatia, Italy, and Albania. These games are being played today, if I'm not wrong, as the time of recording. How do we see this group lining up? I think, TJ, we gave you it, so we'll give it to Amenyah next for this group. I'll give you the platform.
First things first, I'm tired of Croatia.
Do you think the golden generation's done with them?
I never enjoyed even when it was golden.
Oh, really?
Even like at the last World Cup, I don't like watching a World Cup team and their sole purpose is to try to go to penalties every single time. I understand for them, they must love it. We're getting to semis and quarters, I get it. But as a neutral, get these guys out of there, man. I don't want to watch that. So for me, I think the obvious thing would be to say Spain 1, Italy 2. And unfortunately, on this one, I'm going to go with the obvious one. Albania have been incredible in qualifiers. Obviously, they're on mad form, but they've kind of been shagged with
this group
the worst group possible. Like any other group, I'll be like, you know what, Albania, I give you a little chance there, but here, unfortunately,
it's too difficult.
Yeah, I don't know where they're going to get the wins from. So.
Yeah, I agree with that. Ali, what about you? How do you feel about Croatia? Do you think the golden generation's done?
Yeah, I guess if you can call it a golden generation.
It is because Croatia haven't had anything in ages. And then Modric, Kovacic, Rakitic, Brozovic,
a lot of them aren't even
golden itches.
A lot of them aren't even like that amazing in it, but it's like
what?
Who? They were good in their quality.
Kovacic, like all of these players, they're good players in it. But if we're talking about some other teams, golden generations, these players aren't keeping up.
But like when you got like a midfield of Kovacic, Brozovic, and Modric, but remove Modric and now you've just got yourself a decent midfield. Yeah, but I think a decent midfield in an international tournament will get you very far.
Yeah, it
Do you know
does
what I'm
enough.
And
Like,
that's the vibe that they come on, innit?
Yeah.
Like we're together, innit? We're playing as a team. There's no
School
that
Musical.
flash. Yeah, bro. It's like,
Yeah.
there's none of that, no one to get you like excited or do something mad. And Modric brings that at times, but he's
Mandzukic.
old now.
Mandzukic was there as well.
I think
Yeah.
Mandzukic typifies it, innit? Mandzukic as a striker.
Yeah.
He's just someone to be there and put the ball in the back of the net. And now I think they're even fading away from that in it a little bit in terms of there's less of those. Modric is fading away.
Yeah.
And Kovacic is a bit part player wherever he's at nowadays. And yeah, I think they're just...
I think he just won a Prem.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
But as a
played a little part in
part-time
it.
midfielder,
Part-time, yeah,
part-time
yeah.
midfielder. But yeah, no, I get that. What about you, TJ? Then, what do you see the group panning out as?
I know this for a fact, and this is a fact.
Oh, okay, all right.
Italy are finishing bottom.
Really?
Italy
Okay.
are finishing bottom. Reigning champions, they're not going to be able to use any of that clout from the last championship. They got no Chiellini anymore.
No.
Chiellini's brother, they ain't got him anymore. Bonucci.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking, who's kidding?
Who's Chiellini Jr.? I was missing. I was thinking that as
The
well.
younger
But yeah.
Chiellini.
Yeah.
And then obviously just like looking at their squads, like they took El Shaarawy. Can we just take a second to like deep that?
Yeah, that's a bit...
In 2024,
Yeah.
Italy have got El Shaarawy in their squad. I saw that. I saw no Orsolini as well.
No.
Obviously they've got like a few like decent young players like Fagioli. They didn't take Ricci though.
No. Is Locatelli's not even going, if I'm not wrong, or is he?
I think Locatelli's there.
Yeah.
Nah, I
but
don't think he's in the squad.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
yeah,
I don't
I
think
didn't
he
think
was
so.
last time I saw. I don't think
he hasn't had a great season with Juve, but at the same time, like he's been playing out of position.
And he's I feel like he could be vital to Italy if he plays the way he should be playing, which is that 6 role.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is a bit harsh on the way Locatelli is sort of viewed now, because a couple seasons ago Arsenal wanted him. You know, some big teams wanted him, and now after the drop off of Italy under Allegri, it's sort of all of a sudden being like, all right, Italy, I don't think you guys are going to be amazing.
Nah, they don't have like elite players anymore. That's the issue. Like you look at their team, and their best player is what?
Barella?
The
Donnarumma?
Donnarumma?
or
Bastoni's a ball.
Chiesa.
Yeah,
Skamaka's
you
been
know
on
what?
form towards the end as well.
Yeah,
but-
Chiesa for Italy as well. Like
When he's on, he's
Yeah.
on.
He's. What I think is like and with the whole Spalletti thing as well. He's not letting them eat anything outside of like a strict budget. They're not allowed to like play video games. They're not allowed
Yeah,
to,
I saw that.
They're not allowed to
That's
like tap
wild.
their misses. They're not allowed to do anything.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking at that. I'm looking at Spalletti. He hasn't been in management for a year. Obviously, come off the Napoli job. I just think this whole Italy thing is just looking really shaky. I think they're going to finish bottom.
No, so you said obviously they're taking El Shaarawy 2024. I get that. That's a bit mad.
31 years old as well, just to let you know.
31, cool.
Yeah.
Who's Croatia taking as their left winger?
Yeah, I think that's
45-year-old Perisic. What's he even doing? But my man's on a pairs. You go contract. I don't even know what he's doing.
I hear you, but the difference is that Croatia team, they've been like at the same kind of thing for like 10 years now. So when they go to a tournament, all these itches, they're just like, right, we all know what to do. This Italy team, it's been so different. Like this Italy team, compared to the 2021 Italy team,
there is massive differences.
it's
I do get
massive
that.
differences.
I do
And
get
like,
that.
I don't think they've even had like the chance to gel. And they didn't even get to the last World Cup. People forget that.
Yeah,
They didn't qualify
that's
for the last
fair.
World Cup. I think they're going to take that form into the Euros, and I think they're going to stink it out. And it's crazy because Italian football domestically is on the up.
Yes.
So I think the next international tournament,
Yeah.
that's when you got players like Cambiasso and the Iolinis of like the mid-table Serie A.
Fagioli.
Fagioli, do you know what I mean? Like, or like maybe like Moretti will come through as well. But I look at Italy now, and I'm just like, you know, every competition you got that one big team that just flops and they finish bottom of their
They
group.
always have some sort of drop off. Yeah, Germany had that in Qatar. I feel a little bit. Yeah. Okay,
So
that's fair
I see that
enough.
with Italy, and then I've got Spain finishing top, Croatia second, and then Albany.
I've got an agenda against Spain. Like that hate what you got. I want it on Spain. This group personally for me, because I feel like the manager's a bit like, who are you? Sort of like to the outside world. I feel the squad isn't great striker wise. Morata, you're trusting him. I know he's had a great season for Atleti, but I still feel like I don't think Spain have all of that to sort of like play on. You know, is it going to be Unai Simon or David Raya in goal or whatever it's going to be? I really don't trust that squad. I feel like it's getting overhyped. Firstly, that squad. I think minus the like. The thing is, can you trust like people like Yamal and stuff like that at such a young age to sort of do something? I think considering like how good that squad is. I don't think they'll top it. I
think they've just got like a lot of players that are just like the same ability, but they're not going to move the needle.
No.
And I think the only thing you rely on with Spain is that obviously like the tactics and the system is what pulls them through.
Yeah.
But Spain it smells like Barcelona. It doesn't smell like Real Madrid. Do you know what I mean? It smells like Barca. It smells like you got good players on paper and you got like a nice little young boy at right wing, but when push comes to shove, I don't think
they have what it takes.
I don't think they've got what it takes, but I think they've got more of what it takes than Croatia, Italy, and Albania.
Really interesting.
I think that group. I think they'll be probably like between Spain and Albania, maybe like 2 points difference.
They're taking Iosi Perez, by the way, to Spain.
Oh,
Iosi Perez.
This is what I was talking about left wingers. You think about El Shaarawy. You looking at Spain, you like these man.
They're taking Iosi Perez.
Yes, they're taking people like Iosi Perez. Jesus Navas is going.
Jesus Navas.
Yes, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Alvaro Morato, Hosselu is their striker.
But at the same time, their midfield is cold though.
I'll read it.
They got Rodri there. They got Pedri playing.
Yeah, Fabian Ruiz, Alex Baena, Nico Williams, Martin Zubamendi, Pedri, and Mikel Oyarzabal. I think.
You know Dani Olmo?
No, Dani Olmo's listed as a forward on this as well. He is going, but I just feel like I look at that. There's no real quality of midfield.
Iosi Perez.
Really? Pedri's good. Pedri's good. Like Pedri and Rodri, good. Outside of that, who I don't really see anyone else being that sort of...
I don't even like Spain, but I feel like we're just kind of violating them for no reason.
Do you reckon?
I think they're going to win this group.
Nah, but deep it, Iosi Perez.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean it's going
He
to
won't
play.
start.
You know what I
He
mean?
won't start, but I feel like... Yeah,
I feel like he's wearing the captain's armband.
That's what I'm going to take it as.
De La Fuente's, I don't know what he's cooking.
I think the young boys could help him out a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a tournament for that.
That's cold. Like, I'd be happy with that.
But like you look at Spain's team and you look at Germany's team.
Yeah.
Like
golfing class, I think is different. Personally,
I look at Spain's team, I look at Germany's team, and with Germany's team, I just see players that are just playing better right now. I think they're the same. Like I think they're the same level. Like look at Pedri.
It counts for something though.
But it's a good thing that Spain aren't in Germany's group, then, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's true. That's true. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't think Spain. I think they'll top the group, but I think it's only because they're going to be playing teams that are worse than them.
All right, who's second for you then?
Croats.
Yeah, third.
Albania
and then Italy. What about you, Amenyah? What are you going for?
Spain, Italy. I'm sorry, Croatia, Albania.
Okay, Ali.
Yeah, Spain, Italy, Croatia, Albania.
Okay, I guess I can't really say much because that's the majority vote. So we'll go on to Group C then, nice and easy. It is. I think it's the most. Is this the most boring group?
No.
Outside of Group E?
No. There's one with like Ukraine and that's terrible.
Yeah. No, I'm looking at that. And then outside of that, it's probably this group, England's group. Group C, where you got Slovenia, Denmark, Serbia, England.
Oh, that's a lit group.
I don't know.
That's a lit group.
I don't know how to feel about that group. I genuinely don't.
I'm going to hear Slovenia first.
They're crazy. Slovenia, crazy. I'll be honest.
What, Sesko
and only Sesko.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's right. But again,
isn't it Oblak in goal as well?
Yeah, I'm going off records. They've only lost once in their last 15 games. So...
Yeah, but you got to take these records with a pinch of salt. It's like, who are you playing in these 15 games, bro?
Yeah, but like... I when it comes to tournament football, I think I always just look at how the team's form is going into it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Scotland's form, awful. Germany's form, a bit whatever. But so I look at Slovenia. I'm like, I've actually got Slovenia finishing second in that group.
Every group has had a bad prediction for you.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think
one of them's going to land. He's going to be like, look.
Yeah. 100%. I can see that happening. But I feel like with international football, it's so like pragmatic in the style of play. Like I don't think we see so much intricate in terms of formations or like this sort of cutting in fullbacks being midfielders sort of thing. So I just feel like everyone's just going to be a bit more like what's the word I'm looking for in terms of like fixed. They're going to be fixed.
Structured.
Structured.
You need
that's
4
the
points.
word. Exactly.
In this Euros, you need 4 points. If you get one win, one draw, you're in contention.
To be fair, Portugal won the Euros by drawing all their games in their group at 2016, to be fair. But I don't know, I feel like England just, I don't want to say England just dominate it. They're going to show their shakiness in the game against Denmark, I feel.
Can we be real right now, though?
Yeah, go on.
Like, let's be real.
You have them as your flops, to be fair. When we, on the Instagram page,
I've got them as my flops, but then on foot now, I use an app to do the predictions, and then when I did the actual app, then I actually had England.
We'll go from foot now. Go on. So say what you want.
I've got England coming out top, but I just want us to be real right now.
Okay, I'm listening.
Could they?
Yeah.
go back to pre-2016 England.
As in what? Like just horror?
Do you remember Iceland?
Yeah.
Do you remember Croatia 2008?
Yes.
Do you remember Germany 2010?
Yes, for Lampard, yep. I can't...
Hey, where's all this negativity coming from, buddy?
I don't know, man.
Hey, it's general elections in 2 weeks, isn't it? I'm not feeling very English right now.
No, you know when you said, can we be real? I was thinking about something else. I'm thinking, can we be real? Like, how long are we going to pretend that Denmark can be gassed because of what happened to Ericsson like 3 years ago, man?
No one's there rallying
I hear it. Like, obviously,
that's fair as well.
I'm happy that he's well in that, but it's been like 3 years, bro. We're not going to keep on pretending that Kiar and these guys are like going to carry them because, you know, something happened to Ericsson years ago. So I don't really rate them.
They got a striker though now. Hoyland. They got a striker.
Hoyland.
That meaty guy.
Meaty.
But Serbia have better strikers than
Vlahovic, yeah.
Vlahovic,
I put
Mitrovic.
Vlahovic over Ericsson.
Lukic.
Yeah, he's the worst striker in that group.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, slightly.
Maybe.
When you say it like that,
I feel like, I just feel like I see England still like just having a mediocre game and then just end up pulling out a win. You know,
England walk the groups. And
do you reckon?
It's the same as always. They walk the groups, and then suddenly you face one good team, you're out. That's it.
He's done.
That's how I see it goes.
They'll beat France.
That's what my head's telling me.
Yeah.
But my gut is saying that like England, like it might be like a toxic tournament because you got all these new young players coming in. Do you remember, like with Southgate, we've all seen the Hendersons, all seen the Maguires, the whatever. But now Southgate has gone, do you know what? Let me put in all these young boys and see what happens.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of us that were calling for Mainu, Wharton, Palmer, I think we're going to get bitten back. I think.
I understand.
I think this is a tournament where England's. I'm not saying it because like Wharton and Mainu are bad. Like they're elite players.
They're good players.
I just don't think that Southgate knows how to handle a dressing room without his boys. He's got no Hendo, no Rashford, no Sterling.
He hasn't got his group.
He ain't got his boys there.
Yeah.
So now, if he's saying to Mainu, look, I want you to just drop on the 8, and I don't want you to be doing all of this, Mainu's going to be like, what are you talking about?
He's a nice lad, man. Do you want to do that, man? You know, follow instructions.
I think Southgate will kind of not let them do their minute, but like obviously there's a structure, but I think he'll give them that kind of free reign on the pitch where he's not too like tactical and
they'll sort stuff out themselves.
Southgate, he's not got the most like tactical brain in the world anyway, innit? So
but
it's more.
That's the thing. I want that to happen, but I don't think that will get results for England. I think they'll do the opposite. I think look at who did they play?
Iceland.
Look at Iceland. There was some beautiful football in there, but there was no goal.
Yeah, but I think that game just felt like a timid game. Like everybody's
like a game
scared.
without Saka, isn't it?
When
Palmer sort of.
When was the last time that you guys watched England and you like 90 minutes went and you were like, what a team?
When does that ever happen?
Yeah, I don't think
I don't really feel like that in general.
I never feel like that in general about
maybe
England
when they
ever.
slapped Ukraine, maybe.
Yeah. That weren't the Sweden game on their way to the semis in that the Russia World Cup. I felt that was a pretty good performance. That was sort of overlooked by a lot of people, but I think that was
they popped Germany in the Euros as well.
Yeah, exactly. Jack Grealish did his thing.
But even that Germany game, if Muller scored, was it Muller? I think
it was Muller 1-on-1.
If Muller scores that 1-on-1, then England. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's when the quality of your goalkeeper shines through, isn't it? Like Pickford, I don't think he's a bad goalkeeper. And for this, I think England have a good squad. Whether they
it's the centre backs, isn't it?
Yeah, whether they threaten
and then lack of left back,
stop the goals. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know why they didn't bring Tyreek Mitchell, by the way. Shout out Tyreek Mitchell.
I just think
left back.
Maybe because of the quality. I don't think he's at that higher standards that thing was because he brought in a lot.
You haven't really got much choice though. Like, no one's playing left back really.
Even Leif Davis
is too many. Four already now, and he had another one. That's like 5 Palace players. That's too many.
That's true.
You can't pull up to international tournament with these kind of players in your squad.
There has to be some kind of rules in it.
Leif Davis.
Have some respect.
Leif Davis, anyone? Who? Switch left back, Leif Davis.
Yeah, but this is where you're getting too crazy. Shouts.
You gotta remember, teams are pulling up with like Theo Fernandez.
No, he's not going. Theo Fernandez isn't going.
Oh, well.
Yeah, he's not going.
I've never seen Theo Fernandez get promoted from the Championship.
But that's the quality he is. He doesn't need to be.
I don't know.
Okay, but by the sounds of it, England are dominating. Everyone's saying first by the sounds of it.
Yes.
Everyone's saying first. What are we talking about with second? How do we feel about the rest of them?
They just draw all of their games.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
I go England. I know Serbia, they normally get a lot of hype, but I do think they'll scrape second in this one.
Do you reckon?
Ahead of
Denmark and Slovenia.
Denmark and I just don't like Denmark personally.
No.
Another team that I watch, when it's World Cup and Euros, I try to watch every single game, but I dislike watching Denmark because it is very, very boring to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like watching
They're in that
Copenhagen,
bracket.
innit?
They're in that bracket with the Switzerlands and that, and I think
No, Switzerland.
No,
they have a
no,
bit
no,
of,
Switzerland's
Switzerland's
better.
calm.
Yeah,
It's
yes.
Denmark, Croatia, and then when it's World Cup, Tunisia. Get them out. Like, I don't want to watch these teams. So.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. So what are we going? Who are we going with second then? I would be happy to go Slovenia, Denmark, Serbia.
That's what I think it'll be. I think
Is
it'll
that
be
what you're
England, Slovenia, Denmark, Serbia.
Okay. What about you, Amenyah?
I swap Serbia and Slovenia, but I'm not
Okay.
I'm not going to really argue. Like I don't love Serbia like that to like
Yeah, yeah,
argue.
yeah.
I want
If
to put
you-
Hoyland last. So
So Slovenia, Denmark. Wait, what do we? Yes, Slovenia, Denmark, Serbia.
Yeah.
Happy with that? Everyone happy with that? Or are we switching?
No, I don't really mind. Whatever.
Quick one though.
Yeah, go on.
They need to bring the Yugoslavia team back.
Hey, imagine
Serbia,
all in one.
Croatia.
The bunkers are coming out.
Bro.
The AKs are coming out.
Bro.
We cannot do that Yugoslavian stuff
That's in the
anymore.
entire Eastern Europe as well.
Yeah.
Bro.
They're
Can you
going to start drawing lines in the chat. This is your area. You cannot come
Bro.
over our lines. That's what's going to
Can you imagine
happen.
what this Yugoslavia team would look like though? Serbia, Croatia,
Yeah.
Bosnia
might as
Herzegovina.
well put them all in USSR.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Bro.
Like
Yeah.
that cannot happen. There's too much politics in that.
Oh
in
yeah,
that,
way
in
too
that
much.
changing room.
Way too much. Yeah.
100%.
This is Clique 45, not no politics podcast here.
100%. All right, let's go on to Group D then. I feel like there's two big favourites for it, but I'll just read out the teams anyway. Netherlands, France, Poland, Australia. Oh, Austria, sorry, my bad. Netherlands, France, Poland, Austria. How do we feel about this group? I feel France are my favourites for this
I
tournament.
forgot to mention one of those teams when I was listing the ones that I really dislike. Number one
Poland?
on that list is Poland.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. Poland are not great. They're so boring and so horrible. In that Qatar World Cup, they were so
mate.
dire to watch.
If I could pay to never have them be in a tournament again, honestly,
It's like watching paint dry sometimes.
terrible. And Lewandowski, they talk about obviously his goals for Bayern or whatnot,
Yeah.
but
He
that
doesn't
guy,
turn up for Poland.
internationally. I
Yeah.
don't care about how many goals he scores in qualifiers.
Yeah.
World
Yeah.
Cups and Euros. It took him until like 2018 to find it. No, I don't think he even scored in 2018.
I think it was Qatar.
It was the
he scored.
Qatar that he finally bagged the goal.
Yeah,
and he tried his hardest to not score. So for Poland, I'm going dead last.
Yeah.
And then I'll go France. Netherlands, I feel like their defense is going to carry because the forward line, you're
It's
bringing me
dire.
like Depay and that and
gosh.
Gakpo in 2024. I don't really like it. But
Yeah.
they'll scrape ahead of Austria. Although Austria, they'll go through as like the third place, one of the
Best third place finishes.
Yeah, because with Ralph, they might be cooking.
Yeah, Ralph Rangnick, I think that's an important
manager.
thing to talk about. Yeah, I think it's an important thing to
He's
talk
got them
about.
slightly cooking.
Yeah,
Slightly.
Okay.
100%. I feel like there's certain managers in certain teams that are better than who they're managing, sort of thing. Ralph Rangnick's one of them. I feel Albania's manager, Silvino, he's really good as well for what he's showing to do with that Albanian squad. So I wouldn't be surprised if Silvino does something with Albania, something crazy. Vincenzo Montella, even for Turkey, I feel like he's too good to be an international manager, personally. I feel like he should be somewhere in Serie A doing something better. But yeah, I feel like those managers should be spoken about. Tedesco as well for Belgium. I think he's a great manager. But yeah, he didn't really get his chances in league football in Bundesliga, did he really? But yeah, I do like the shout of maybe Netherlands being second. I don't think they'll do anything crazy going further forward, but that forward line just doesn't scream like you guys are going to do something this
Did
time
Weghorst
round.
go?
I don't know. I think he might be. Let me just.
Oh,
I can
my.
double check. But yeah, I don't. As I said again, I don't rate that Netherlands squad at
Just out
all.
of curiosity, what difference does it make if Weghorst did go?
Because
If Weghorst is going and they're 1-1 at 75 minutes,
Yeah, yeah.
you'll
They get a free kick.
you're seeing Weghorst on that pitch, and I'm turning off the TV.
At least you got tactic. At least you got a style of play if you put a Weghorst up front.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Koeman does it as well, like
Yeah.
because he's chucked Van Dijk up front before in the past. But let me just double check for you. Weghorst is going. Yeah, he's wearing the
gosh.
number 9.
He's wearing it. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
So they intend to give him some minutes.
Yeah, 100%. Xavi Simons, number 7.
That's who they got to rely. But I don't know where they're going to
Starlet.
squeeze him because it looks as though they're going to play Jeremy Frimpong as like a more of a forward because they need some goals. But then it's like, where do you put Xavi Simons? In
Yeah,
that
well,
case?
do you know
So it's a
what?
bit-
Yeah, that's actually funny. Jeremy Frimpong is actually registered as a forward on this,
Yeah.
which
Oh,
is
there you
very
go.
weird. Yeah.
He's
So-
in his Gareth Bale arc.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, he might get that opportunity to move further forward. But yeah, so overall, how do we feel? So France first, Netherlands second, Austria third is what I'm hearing. Poland fourth.
I'm gonna back Poland in it.
Why?
Just because.
Why do you like being the odd one out?
Nah,
Back
because
him to finish where?
what? Third.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you imagine if I went Poland?
Why though?
My girl's Polish, innit?
Oh, okay.
He doesn't want to get in trouble.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And like, it wasn't the politics thing.
Leave politics
I'm a
out.
bad
of it.
politician, innit? Obviously, because I've got Polish affiliations. I've been watching them for the past 4 years. They are awful. They are bad.
They beat Turkey the other week, but they are awful.
Yeah, and they're not even taking Matty Cash as well.
Going
to be playing Frankowski right wing back. It's not. But the thing with Poland is now they've got a few players coming through. Like, because Poland before was just centre mid. You're either a centre mid or a CDM.
Yeah.
We don't do centre attacking mid. Now they've got a few centre attacking mids coming through, like Urbanski.
Fenerbahce player. Great player.
Yeah.
Szymanski, I think he's a great player.
Yeah,
he's a really good
Szymanski.
player. He came from the Netherlands PSV over to Fenerbahce.
Yeah.
I'm very
They've got
surprised
another
by
one
the
at
level.
Roma as well. He's a left winger.
He might be Szymanski as well because he's got a brother and he's apparently pretty good as well.
I
I genuinely won't be surprised
Yeah.
at that. If Szymanski has a brother. But yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the only way that Poland get third, and this is what I'm saying will happen, but the only way Poland get third is if somehow they just manage to actually play football.
And that's not happening anytime
and I don't know
soon.
if that's going to happen. So I'm happy to go Austria third.
All right, cool, perfect. Let's go on to Group E. We are nearly there. Ukraine, Slovakia, Belgium, and Romania. I've got Romania as my dark horses for the tournament due to the way that they got themselves into the Euros in the first place. I feel like they'll get third for me personally out of this group. I see Belgium. I don't want to say dominating because it's a bit too much to say in terms of like how, like in terms of what the squad looks like. You got like Lukaku as someone wearing the number 10, you know. Like, I don't know.
He's wearing 10 on his back,
he's got, and Trossard's number 9, just to let you know. So
Wow.
you try and answer that formula for me, but yeah, I don't know. I really don't like it. I think the golden era's gone again. Another team with the golden era.
That's the thing, though. Their golden era was. I think that's. I think they're
blame
what,
Bobby
silver
Martinez
era.
for it, though.
Yeah, I think
Blame
they're
Bobby
silver
Martinez
era.
for it.
I think it's only silver era because of the manager they gave it to.
That's what I'm
innit?
saying. Blame
Yeah.
Bobby Martinez for that.
But I still think that like this Belgium team is still quite good. Like,
They're all right though.
And like, if you look at they're playing without Fayez centre back, aren't they?
Do you know what I mean? Like, this is a guy that was shocking in the Premier League without Fires.
And he's kind of
got
shocking
that
in the
sideshow
Champions.
bob hair.
He's
as
slightly
well.
cooking now though, like in the
Championship?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
slightly
well done. He's
cooking.
found his level. Don't stay there over there. That's what. Do you know what I
But
mean?
we blame him, but I'd like to attach some more blame to a certain central midfielder, someone that
Oh no.
he immediately started crying that the team was too old. If my captain started making excuses, I'd be a bit concerned. His name is Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering why internationally he seems to play worse for Belgium than, for example, Marouane Fellaini. What do you guess?
I'll tell you why though. I'll tell you why. KDB, great player, because someone's got to clip this. Great player, but he's a circumstantial footballer. If all the pieces around him
Yeah.
are top, then KDB's the best player in the world. As soon as now,
But look at Wolfsburg. Him at Wolfsburg was one of the best midfielders in
I was
the
trying to get you a
Bundesliga.
nice clip. Carry on.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Carry on.
KDB most overrated player ever.
Carry on.
KDB is no, but like when I watch him for Belgium, like I do just see a player that's like the thing, like him complaining that the team's too old. Is it just a bit like, do you need the perfect situation?
Would
all the
Gerard
time?
do that? I don't think he would.
I don't know. I mean,
Yes.
Gerard didn't do much, but like, I've got Belgium finishing top.
Oh, what? Wait, hold on. Let me see the grouping. Oh, yeah. No, sorry, my bad. Yeah, Padikova.
I got Belgium finishing top, but I do think, obviously in the Clique 45 prediction, I had Belgium winning the competition.
Yeah, that's
and then
crazy.
I went back to it with a sober mind, and I was like, "Are you crazy?"
Who was your top scorer as well? Do you remember?
Lukaku.
Yeah, it was.
I still think he might get top scorer.
He's not going to be
No,
top
he
scorer.
can back goals, to be
Do you know why?
He will back goals.
Why?
Because that group.
Really?
That group doesn't have great defenses. So if Lukaku gets 4
Little
goals,
stat pad there.
yeah,
I
if he
hear
gets
that.
4 goals in the group,
Is that because of Romania, I'm guessing?
yeah.
No.
And Ukraine.
This is but Romania, they just have a squad. They just, like Macedonia, like a couple years ago, like they're that sort of team. I see them as like, sort of just like being aggressive, not letting them breathe. I just see Romania being that sort of team. I think they're going to be a dark horse. I feel like,
Lukaku loves that though.
I get it. Yeah, he'll like the fight, but I feel like Romania won't be as easy to score against as you think. They will win that game, but I don't think they'll be as easy to.
I think
no, the way that he manhandled Dunk, I kind of hear it.
I think in that group stage, and if he gets one in the round of 16, because I'll get to round of 16, all it takes is 5 goals to be top scorer at a tournament.
Have you seen the defenders they're taking as well? By the way, Zeno De Bast,
good,
Arthur Theet, I don't know, say how you put it, wherever you. 24-year-old, I don't know much about him, never heard of him. Wout Fires, Jan Vertonghen's still going. 37-year-old Jan Vertonghen is still in the squad. Thomas Mudia is still going, and Timothy Castagna. That does not scream a defence that's going to hold down the defence and stop goals being going in.
Their attack.
Okay, forwards. Romelu Lukaku, Yannick Carrasco, Dodi Luca Bacchio, Charles de Ketelara. I never could pronounce that guy's name. It's a horrible name. Johan Bakayoko and Lois Openda and Jeremy Doku.
Openda's
good.
Trossard to that as well.
Yeah, Trossard's in the midfield, I think.
Bakayoko, Doku, Lukaku. Oh, that's
you forget about certain Leandro Trossard.
And Trossard.
I think
Trossard coming in, but like in international football, if you're a centre back and you're looking at Doku, Bakayoko, and Lukaku, and they're actually playing all right, if Doku's not doing the stanky leg merchant stuff,
if he's not doing that, and if Lukaku isn't sulking in the corner somewhere, and all of this,
but that's the thing. Like when you're up against Romania, Ukraine, what's the other team?
Slovakia.
Like
I don't even know Slovakia's best player.
Nah, man, that's what you think. But these teams like that, they know. Like, we ain't going to get anything here, innit? So let's just not get smacked.
That's what I'm saying. Romania are just going to be like, we're not here to be anything other than just like aggressive. Like, let's just have a go at it. That's what Scotland thought.
And Scotland got their
Scotland have got that British dumbness, innit? We can. Like,
British
Scotland, let's try.
Exactly like that. Like England, it's coming home. It hasn't come home since '66. Like, what are we talking about? Like, we need to stop saying
that. Whereas these men, they're like, we're just happy to be here.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just put on the show for them.
I don't know. I see whoever Slovakia's right back is like going up against Doku and just being made to look like a fool. An absolute fool.
No, all right. Okay. What about Ukraine? How do we feel about the Ukraine? Some of us have them as you have them as a dark horse, actually, don't you? Yeah. How do you feel about the Ukraine?
You're gonna get carried by Mikhailo Mudryk and Artem Dobrev. I think that's his name.
Yeah,
the striker. Right? Dobrik. Okay.
Their best player this tournament will be Georgi Sudakov.
Who is he?
Plays for Shakhtar Donetsk.
Okay.
You know them times where like you're feeling like a bit of like a football nerd and you go and like follow a player on like an app so you can see all their stats. Been following all season. I swear to God, every time that he plays, my phone lights up. Georgi Sudakov goal. Georgi Sudakov assist. Georgi Sudakov goal. Georgi Sudakov assist.
And what is he, a striker?
He's an attacking midfielder.
Yeah, so we'll get some game time then.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he'll start for them. He'll be like their most pivotal player.
Okay.
After Mudryk.
No. I think it'll be like Mudryk, Sudakov, Dovbyk, and then they've got they've got some other like players that I've never watched, but you know their name in it.
Yeah.
I think Ukraine are going to be scary, and also them man are up for the fight.
Do you know what? I don't mind some of their players, to be fair. Ilya Zabani, who's at Bournemouth, not a bad little player. Zinchenko, as much as I really do not like him for Arsenal, I think in the midfield of Ukraine he can do something. Yeah. What about you, Amenyah? How do you feel about this group and?
I hear him on the Sudakov one, to be fair. I watched him in the flesh against Porto, Champions League this season. Okay. He looked pretty decent, to be fair, so I hear him on that shout. But when you are relying on, I guess, Mudryk to service Dovbyk, there could be some concerns. Although I would be all right with him being second because the quality of the other two teams isn't that high. I feel like they could grab quite a few goals and they're going to think, oh yeah, Mudryk is back, and then they're going to get to knockouts and realise like the level that we're talking.
Okay, interesting. So by the sounds of it, unanimous Belgium first, Ukraine second.
Yeah.
Happy with that?
Yeah, happy with that.
Third place though, I really want Romania there.
Do a coin flip if you want. I'd put them last probably, but like it's whatever.
Yeah.
Slovakia or Romania?
You love Romania, innit? So let's just give it to you.
Romania have got to be last there.
And it's also for the song, innit? That Made in Romania that's going trending on TikTok. I need to hear that in the Euros. I feel like it will be when they play. All right, Group F, my favourite group for no unbiased reason. Turkey, Portugal, Georgia and Czech Republic. I read it. So, I don't know. I feel like Portugal just boss it.
They win all their games.
I feel let's be sensible. No underdog stories.
Can I ask you a question though? Does Ronaldo start?
Yeah.
He will.
Yeah?
Especially after the last couple of weeks. He
didn't need to do that.
Martinez has been glazing him a little bit. He's been hyping him up.
Do you know it's them ones where they're like, do you know what, boys? this is his last one. Just
Yeah.
give him what he wants.
That's what you think. He's going to be there again. He's going to keep on coming.
Messi
like,
is saying I
every
might be
time.
at the next World Cup, you know.
God.
Messi said I might be at the next
know
World
who
Cup.
Ronaldo is.
If I see Ronaldo at the next World Cup, oh my, because he'll be like, what, 42?
I promise you he'll be there.
Oh.
He'll be there. He'll be
Yeah,
there.
And if Ronaldo's an active player
Yeah.
and you're the Portugal FA, you can't not have him.
Yeah, he'll be there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You'll get grilled by everyone.
Oh, man.
Like the Madeira
Yeah.
people. Yeah, 100%. Like Messi as well. I saw like into Miami conference, he was talking about, I'll be at the next World Cup probably. If I stay fit and stuff like that, I'll probably put myself out there.
Messi needs to stop. Messi needs to stop. Yeah, Messi needs to
His
stop.
time's come.
Because Ronaldo won't stop until Messi's done. And then he'll do one more year to make sure that like no one can overtake his numbers or whatever.
Yeah,
And then once
So-
they're old, they'll be like, see, look, I played an extra tournament.
I think Ronaldo retires when he gets to 1,000 because he's on like 895 now.
I think he's on 9 something. He might be, he's around 900.
Yeah, I
So
think
he needs to
got-
get to 1,000 appearance caps.
No,
basis.
goals.
Sorry,
Yeah.
my
He
bad.
scored 900 goals like,
Yeah.
across his career.
I think he's waiting for his son.
Do you reckon?
Oh, he wants to play with his son as well.
What,
his son.
LeBron James type beat.
Yeah.
You know Ronaldo, like he wants
His
to
son's
do
not a bad
things.
player, to be fair, from
Is it?
clips I do see. But yeah, I don't know. That would be interesting if Ronaldo Senior and Junior.
I don't really watch
Later.
under 11s too tough, but
Yeah. No. Like the clips that keep coming out. That's all I'm saying. The clips that keep coming
I know
out.
he wants that moment where his son, or he's getting subbed off for his son, or his son like on the pitch at the same time.
maybe
like.
they'll do that like at Sporting or something, maybe. Like they'll go back to
maybe,
Sporting and then they'll just come
Yeah,
on.
maybe.
I don't know.
But can you believe it? It's 2024 and Roberto Martinez is managing Cristiano Ronaldo. I just
how
want
does
not
that
even, just not even
how
just
does
the
he
whole
fall
squad.
That's what I'm
upwards?
saying.
Yeah.
How
The
he's
whole
falling
squad is
upwards.
mad. Like,
It is.
I like. Actually, I would be happy for them to win it if it wasn't for Bruno Fernandes. Actually, like if
Yeah.
Bruno wasn't in the squad, I'd be like, you know what? I wouldn't mind you guys winning it, but he's the
Bit
one
more of
that.
a likable team.
Yeah.
I've got them winning it all.
You
Is it?
reckon?
Portugal, yeah. If you go watch the Foot Now video, I actually say that this
I thought you
is.
said it was Belgium.
No, that was a Click 45
Oh,
prediction.
so
Yeah,
yes, you're right.
He
you're
has
right.
different predictions on like every platform.
One of them's gonna.
And I'm hoping
It's
that
like
someone.
putting a pound on every betting stat
I'm hoping that people clock on and they
Yeah.
start, But no, I've got Portugal winning it. And I said in the video, I was like, this is going to be the tournament that cements Ronaldo's legacy as the greatest European footballer of all time.
Okay.
European.
Okay, fair enough. I don't think that can be
He's already
argued.
there. No.
Yeah. Who's
Yeah.
above him?
No one.
No, that's what. No, I'm saying like who's above him, TJ? If you think it's not
Obviously, like,
Ronaldo
I
yet.
don't want to go for like the old guys that I never watched,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's cemented. Do you know what I'm saying? Like even like when you look at, not to like go off the internationals, but like Real Madrid winning all these UCLs, I think
Yeah.
has slightly watered down his Real Madrid legacy. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think
Okay.
he's probably still the greatest European player of all time now, but I think he needs to cement it. Like, you know what Messi did with Argentina? How winning the World Cup cemented the GOAT status. I
He
think
won
now-
the Euros 2016.
Exactly. And winning his second one.
We'll just cement it even more. You
cement-
reckon?
yeah, well,
Okay.
that would be the thing. And I think also, like we live in a storyline sport, innit?
Yeah, we do.
Messi wins the World Cup, Ronaldo wins the Euros.
Yeah.
Then we can all just forget about it.
Yeah.
Wishful thinking. You don't know the internet. You're going to see the kids.
That's true.
They're going to keep on going and going forever.
yeah,
It's not
yeah.
stopping
Next
for
20
nothing.
years.
They're going to keep on going.
I can't do it anymore, man.
Okay, so Portugal first. What about second? We have got Czech Republic, Georgia, or Turkey.
I'll
Is
go
it
Turkey.
easy? Do you reckon Turkey?
Yeah, I've got Turkey.
As a Turk, I'm just gonna say I'm not wishful. I'm not hopeful anymore. Like after the past two couple games, I've lost my trust in.
No, Goulet hype.
No, Goulet's the baller, but he didn't start against Poland, and then when he came on, then we actually looked like a proper team. So if Goulet does start, if he, because Montella was a bit like, I don't know whether to take him even because of the amount of games he played for Real Madrid. That's like the sort
you
of
have
hype
to.
he was
I
on.
can't lie, you
I
have
know,
to.
yeah, you have to, but that's the sort of hype, the motive things on Montella in terms of like how not agenda against Arda Güler, but I just feel like he needs to start. He needs to be our number 10, and I feel like him, Kenan Yıldız, great player at Juventus. I just feel like we need to see where they go. But for me, Turkey, I think will get second.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
I would go England. I'm moving like Sol Campbell. I would go Portugal, Czech Republic, Turkey, and Georgia. Georgia, I think there's a couple good players. Obviously, Clique is going to be there, but I don't think they have enough tournament nows to get top 3. And Turkey, unfortunately, is just another one. I'm just tired of everyone telling me they're the dark horse, and then they do nothing.
That's why I'm not happy anymore
yeah.
after these recent friendlies. I'm
But
not happy.
if Goulet's starting, which he should do,
Yeah.
then there's a bit of a chance. But Czech Republic are a bit like, let's say, Switzerland in the regards that they They just get stuff done. There are just teams that like Real Madrid in Champions League, whether they play good or bad, they have that heritage to just get to like knockouts and then.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is Turkey beat Czech Republic in 2008. So I'm just saying
that's fantastic. That's fantastic.
and then we did it again. Like in the Nations League earlier on, we can finish teams. It just depends on how well we do it. Okay, moving on to the next bit, we'll look at the prediction for which team will be the third place teams will finish the most points. I think we have to pick 4 teams that have finished third. So the teams that are Switzerland, Croatia, Denmark, Austria, Romania, and Turkey. What do we want to do here?
Switzerland should. Well, it's going to be about who has like the most balanced group in it because they can get a chance to get like little 3 points or whatever. So who's defo? Oh, I need to see it in front of me.
There's the groups right there.
All right, so
Croatia definitely, right?
Yeah.
Croatia probably scrape it through. Yeah. Switzerland should get through and they'll beat Scotland and probably even get a point against Hungary. Maybe.
Yeah.
I'll put Switzerland 1 in there with if you man are down.
Yeah.
What's
That's
that?
the best place for
Yeah.
So there'll be 1.
Yeah.
Cool. What about the next one? Who do we reckon?
Croatia's group is kind of hard though.
Spain, Italy.
I like Austria. Austria or Denmark, to be fair, because Denmark, again, anyone can just get 3 points off anyone in
For
Denmark.
me, it's Austria, Denmark, Turkey, Croatia.
It's fine
Wait,
by
is
me.
that too many?
No, yeah, you're one too many.
1 too many, isn't it?
You know, it's Turkey. That's
Oh.
what come on.
Don't do this to me, man. Don't do this to
No,
me.
if you want,
No,
we
we
can.
got to no. Let's
How
be fair.
about we kick out Croatia? You can have your Turkey.
No, we got ball knowledge here. I don't want to do it based on like heart in it. Let's go. Let's go.
These guys thought Croatia aren't making it out of the group.
Yeah. So what we say then? So we're going Switzerland, Croatia, Denmark, Austria,
Yeah.
which leaves Romania and Turkey packing home.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the next bit, which is the round of 16 brackets. It has led up to Spain versus Switzerland as the first game to look forward to. I think this is going to be one where Switzerland put them down to the wire. They're going to go to
I'm happy
penalties.
for a Spain win still, but
Do you reckon?
Yeah, Spain will outclass them. Switzerland aren't enough of that kind of team.
No, they are though. Are we forgetting the way Switzerland play in like the World Cup and the Euros?
Shaqiri, like I was gassing him before, but he's in his 30s now. Like,
It's not me.
you know, I gassed him for the group
Vargas?
stages, but now last 6. No, he's just like any guy that's just he can do a bit here and there. Vargas is not someone that you look at and say, yeah, you know what. That's what's going to get me to a quarterfinal. I'll be real.
Right,
this whole
Spain
bracket, the top 8 is going to be whatever the best 8 teams are. There's no like fairy tale.
So you don't think there's going to be no fairy tale? or anything like that?
Not this time. No,
There always is. There always is.
That's what I'm saying. There always is. If
there
Switzerland-
always is. But that's what I'm telling you. This time is the last 4 definitely. We're going to end up with France versus England, and then Portugal versus Germany.
Alright,
we're gonna end up with that.
I'll have to disagree, but
Yeah. For the decisions, unanimous decision, what we going with? Spain or Switzerland?
Spain.
Spain. Okay, cool. Next one, I think this is an easy one. Germany, Slovenia. Germany for me. Nice and easy. But I feel like TJ.
Really got a little.
yeah. Germany, yeah.
When you think about it,
yeah. The intricacies and whatnot. Okay, next one, Portugal, Denmark. Is this going to be unanimous? Portugal. Yeah,
Portugal.
too easy. I just really don't
So
like
you
the
lot said I
manager.
was wrong about the big team.
No, let's carry on.
we had a header.
I think this one might be the shocker. Netherlands and Ukraine.
Ukraine.
Yeah?
This is the time for Mudryk.
Mudryk. And so we're going to have Van Dijk, Van der Ven, Ake, De Ligt. We're saying Mudryk.
Yeah, but it's the attack. It's the attack that I really don't like. The striker.
And the
they don't
Netherlands,
have one.
like the Netherlands, like you just watch them play football sometimes. And you just go, do you guys actually know that you're good?
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
I
sometimes
mean,
they
these
don't
are the views of Clique 45. So just, I don't agree with that.
So you think Netherlands are winning that?
Yeah.
I got Ukraine.
No, I'm back in Netherlands now. Ukraine have got defenders like Zinchenko. If they defend like my man,
But you know the thing with Ukraine is though, like
gotta be
Ukraine,
real.
like we need to add on some like at war tax. I'm being so
I feel
real.
like that's already happened. That's got
but they're
past.
still
oh,
going.
what, like
Is
Usyk, yeah, he's gonna go.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Would
Usyk.
Usyk beat Fury if I'm going down? Do you know what I'm saying? I think, and it's not even like to joke about it. Like I think like soon, like it just causes like intense like patriotism amongst the squad, innit?
Yeah, like Ivory
That is
Coast
true.
during their time of the
Do you know what I'm
Civil
saying?
War.
Like you look at Scotland last night, nothing's going on in Scotland. They didn't care. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
But then like look at Ukraine.
Referendums are loading.
Yeah. So what,
Yeah.
you reckon England are gonna? By that case, England should win the Euros because of this elections and whatnot.
Nah, but England's too fragmented.
Yeah.
There's too much like everyone in Ukraine they're
backing each other.
They're all backing each other. I think Netherlands, as soon as they get that draw against Ukraine, they're sweating, and that goes into the game. And obviously, Ukraine have got nothing to lose. They've got through the group.
Yeah, they've done what they needed.
You got Sudakov, like you got good players. You got and you got like Premier League players, but then also like Dovbyk as well. He can score goals. Netherlands don't have a goal scorer, so now if Ukraine go 2-0 up, two Dovbyk headers.
Not an out and out goal scorer. They got players that can do stuff like Xavi Sivens and whatnot. They do have
just
individuals.
saying if Ukraine go 2-0 up as if that's even like a likely scenario. You know what I mean?
I don't know why I let that go over my head.
I think it could be. Like,
Not 2-0.
You can have Ukraine just so that the next time they're going out though. Whatever the next team is, they're out.
We'll see.
We can shake hands on that one.
So Belgium then and Croatia is the next game.
That one's tight.
This one's a close one, but I feel Belgium still. I don't know. Amenyah, TJ.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go Belgium. I'm not a fan of Belgium, but I think in this regard,
but you're not a fan of both teams though. Belgium
exactly.
and Croatia.
Yeah. It's a lesser of two evils. So I'll go for Belgium.
It sounds like
I'll go with the status quo.
What, Belgium as well?
Yeah.
Belgium as well. Ali?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
You don't like it though, do you?
It just feels like a dead game, innit? It feels like a 0-0 penalties. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I could see that happen. Next one, I think this should be unanimous. France versus Czechia. Sorry.
Yeah, come on.
France. Yeah, too easy. England versus Austria. England win 2-1 probably or something like that. They'll be dominant and then they'll just slip up in like the 80th minute. Do you know what I mean?
I hear that.
Something like that will definitely happen. But I feel England go through.
Yeah,
nice.
It's fine by me.
Italy versus Hungary.
Straight through. I don't even have Italy coming out of the groups.
No,
I've got to finish in bottom.
yeah, you don't. To be fair, no, you don't. But
Who invited Hungary to this?
yeah, they managed to get through though. They managed to get through. They're here. I think it's because they were second.
Yeah.
So now they're drawn up against Italy. But I feel like Italy.
Yeah, I think that's
Italy
as far
win.
as they go.
Yeah, I think Italy win.
Yeah.
I think Italy
You
win.
guys can take that.
Okay, let's move on to the quarterfinals. Spain versus Germany is the first one up on our list. How do you feel about this one?
Germany to wipe them.
Germany.
Yeah. I think Germany are too good.
Yeah.
Germany are too good. Portugal versus Ukraine. Is this where Ukraine stop?
Yeah.
Has to be.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Portugal go through. Next one, Belgium versus France. France, easy.
Yeah.
Yep. France, yep.
Yeah,
Cool.
comfy.
Yeah.
Yep. And then next one, England and Italy. It's the Euro
How
final.
have Italy
of last...
got this far?
Let's go England, get a bit of revenge for whatever.
Yeah.
We'll
Do you
go
reckon
England.
Saka scores or
I see
something?
it going like that still. Like England getting the revenge, knocking them out, and then getting knocked out in the next
For
round.
the story, then we're going into
We'll go for
England. All right, semi-final: Germany or Portugal? Germany for me.
Deutschland.
That's what
Germany
I've
for
got
me.
my final as. But
Is it?
Yeah. I think if it's semis,
Yeah,
because obviously it's not the weight of the final. I think if it's semis, then Germany have it.
yeah.
How do you manage to get a final of that? Like the brackets are?
Yeah,
Or you
because
had someone come in second or something?
Yeah, because
yeah.
I think it's like based on like if you finish second or third.
So you had one of Portugal or Germany not winning their group?
yeah, I think that's what. Must
Yeah, I
have
had Germany
happened.
second.
Who was
Oh my
first?
days,
Oh
you
yeah,
put
Hungary.
Hungary.
Yeah. This makes sense. Now. This makes sense.
See how it's hard. Yeah.
Crazy.
Fair enough.
All right. Okay. So
Germany, Portugal.
Good game. That'll be fun to watch.
Yeah.
I'll go Germany.
I think Germany do get it. Home advantage as well.
But you see how Germany were moving against Scotland yesterday. Now, like, fair enough, like Germany looks sick.
Yeah.
But like, I think we are kind of downplaying how good Portugal are. Like, position for position.
I just don't like Roberto Martinez, to be honest.
I don't like,
managers come into play as well.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if Portugal just come to play and if they just kick ball for 90 minutes, they'll beat Germany.
I don't see it though. I really don't see it.
I think the home field advantage might be swaying us towards Germany.
Yeah.
But I'll be real. Like, if that's on neutral ground,
Well, it's a different sort of game.
do you know what I'm saying?
Because sometimes that brings a bit of complacency as well, that
Can
home
do.
ground and pressure.
But Germany, that's one team that like you don't really think about them in terms of like, let's say, how would I even word? Like, them are not ruthless, innit?
Yeah.
Like old school Germany, but not like Havertz and that,
Yeah.
bro. These men are not
Did you see how clinical Havertz's penalty was? He didn't even smile afterwards.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
What a penalty that was.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
a penalty that was from Kai Havertz.
Nah,
German efficients.
Yeah.
German efficients, mate. I'm going Germany.
I'll go Portugal.
Oh, Ali.
I want to go Portugal, but then we're left a bit split here.
No, that's fine.
Whoever's ball takes it home,
No,
innit?
that's
That's
fine. Yeah. Director, we need a split decision to be concluded. Director, we need a split decision. It's Germany or Portugal. Who do you want to go with? You need to split the decision for us.
Germany.
Yeah, easy.
okay.
Nice and easy.
Nice.
Germany. I like it. Okay, the next semi-final. Whew. France or England?
Oh,
Revenge for England again.
No, I think this is that's it. Yeah, no, France.
Gareth Southgate.
3-0.
France go for
3-0.
comfortably as well.
No,
I wouldn't say that.
no.
I wouldn't say that.
You got Chouameni, Camavinga, and who's the other midfielder that will play? Rabiot or
But
someone
he
like
turns
that.
You
into
got Adam
Zidane.
Wharton,
Against,
Beckham.
do you see what I mean? That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what we're doing. We're doing Chouameni, Camavinga, and Rabiot versus Wharton, Mainu, and Declan Rice or something like that.
Mainu's sick
or
in
Trent.
it. Mainu's sick in
Mainu
it.
is,
But like when he comes up against the OG Wonder
not-
Kid,
No, yeah, I
Yeah,
tell you,
yeah.
if Trent plays midfield, I will go with the little 3-0 thing. I agree with that. I don't want his
I
midfield.
think he will because
at
he's
all.
wearing the number 8, so he's going to
Yeah.
start in midfield. I feel.
In the groups, I can let that one fly, but I don't want to see that against a serious team. Otherwise,
Yeah.
England.
I don't
you're-
want to
you're
see
out.
that at all, man.
No, I don't want to see it at all either. But
You got actual midfielders
I have to
there,
accept that
innit?
they're going to do that because it's Trent. They're going to find a way to squeeze him in the
and
team.
all, we need to talk about Harry Kane in big games.
Yeah, exactly. He goes missing too
Valid.
often, way too often.
He'll miss a penalty.
Yeah,
He'll miss an open
will.
goal. Do you know what I'm saying?
He won't square it either.
He won't
He won't square the ball.
Like, I'm not even trying to hate on the kid, but like Saka in big games. Like,
Saka for
let's stop
England is a
there.
little.
It's not so funny anymore.
we'll stop there. We'll stop there because I'm not even trying to like get
No, I
on
think Saka for England's all right though. I think if Chiellini didn't pull him, we would have actually been saying different
Plus, he
stuff
was the
about
best player
Saka.
against France last time in the World Cup. He
For
was
England,
best
yeah.
player.
Yeah, I hear it, but I don't like. I just think like England against France, like in the modern day, is like the guys that think they're good versus the guys that are actually good. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, France are going to... I'm going France, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going France
Yeah,
regardless.
yeah.
I just was a bit hesitant for the 3-0 thing.
That's how it always goes until the little bros finally get their game in it.
yeah.
And I feel like England
Look at
have
these
got
dudes.
players to give them moments in this tournament, and that's
Like?
what's going to carry them. Like Bellingham, like Foden,
yeah.
players
Why
that.
didn't I say Bellingham
Players
in
that
that
are like,
midfield three? I
oi, like
completely forgot.
let's make this happen in it. We wanna be stars.
You know
Those
what
are
it
the
is?
players that are needed.
He was in that advert, innit?
Oh yeah, I saw you were it.
Right, we got following someone on Skims. Like, let's
Feeling
go.
patriotic, innit?
Yeah.
And Bellingham, I think England have got the team this year, man.
You enjoyed that advert too much. I think.
Yeah, like it got to that proper.
I think England gets.
Yeah, England are out. England are
Yeah,
out.
I
England are
reckon.
out.
Smacked
But
out.
can I
It's
ask
over.
a question quickly? Since you said that about Saka, who's your right winger then? Cole Palmer.
Cole Palmer.
Is it?
Cole Palmer's better than Saka.
Yeah, but against
like, if we-
what
like,
we're
if
doing
we-
against Arsenal, he couldn't even show anything though.
Yeah, but
Cole
then
Palmer.
like we can then look at Saka like you could say the same thing with like Saka like playing for England, innit? Like I don't see the whole against this team he didn't play whatever. Like against Iceland, England were just like awful in it.
Yeah.
But like if I get it, like there's a lot of Arsenal fans out there. I get it, and I love Saka. I
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Like
Yeah, you're showing it so well. Yeah, I know it, man.
I believe you, bro.
Yeah.
But to me, like he generally just like represents like the next crop of like young black footballers that are gonna come and like everything up in it. But if we just all just be real, if you watch Saka and then you watch Palmer and then you say that Saka's a better player, then you've got bias and you've got like a quite heavy bias as well. And 4 months ago, if someone said, "Oh, Palmer's better than Saka," I would have been like, "You're crazy."
Yeah.
And I just removed my bias and I looked at Palmer and I went, "Nah, yeah, he's better." Do you know what I'm saying?
But you have to also factor in, like, this is not just like any one random friendly or something. There's a brother there on the right wing that has shown time and time again for England that he's reliable and can link with Kane.
That's
I've
the
not
key
seen
thing.
Palmer do that with
That's
Kane.
the key
once,
thing.
I don't dispute
ever.
that. I don't dispute that. However, give Palmer you see what happened with Palmer at Chelsea, yeah? When Palmer was at Man City, everyone was going, "Oh yeah, he's okay." Like when he's made like appearances here and there, he's been whatever.
He's never going to be the main man at England.
But then Palmer got the keys to Chelsea. And then what happens? What happens? He was the best.
It's his only season.
And who else is in that team? Remind me, in that Chelsea team, who should I rate in that team?
In Chelsea's?
Yeah.
I mean, Caicedo towards the end of the season was playing well.
And that's it.
Jackson was playing well.
You see the kind of names we're listening now.
Gallagher was, but like, that's
You
the
see the
thing.
kind of names we listen, but whereas England, they have Foden is there, Bellingham is there, Kane is there. Palmer's not going to get the keys, so
But
let that one go. It's not happening.
He won't get the keys, but I just think at right wing, he does more to like move the needle than Saka.
I didn't see him do that when he played.
I think to get him into the team, like
It's a
to
good
get them all
sub-option,
into the
that.
team, get Saka on that left wing back.
Yeah.
Get him
Anyway, man, it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure.
Serious football right now. Let's talk
I was
seriously.
with you, man, until you said this.
Let's talk some serious football now. But I just feel like we'll go back to that Palmer thing, right? Just quickly, I want to put my 2 pence in talking about Palmer. I just feel like he does it well for terrible team. Like
I
England have a group of good players.
I don't like this. I don't like this sentiment of, well, he's only good because he's playing around bad players.
Yeah, but we haven't seen Cole Palmer.
That makes it harder to be good.
We haven't seen Cole Palmer do it like for Chelsea when they are going to be good. I don't know whether it will be like that.
I think that's a variable, and I think as soon as we start saying, well, we haven't seen him do it like this and something that's in the future, you just take away from the excellence of Cole Palmer. Okay. I think if you look at, like, let's be real, if Saka was in that Chelsea team this season, he doesn't even touch 15 GA.
Yeah, I think he does go a bit missing a little bit.
He doesn't even touch.
I don't think it will be like that crazy though. I don't think it will be that crazy. I think Saka works well for Arsenal because of the system.
Yeah, exactly.
But it doesn't mean that like Cole Palmer would do great at Arsenal then, for example, if you were to switch him over. I
think if you ask Mikel Arteta behind closed doors, if you said, "Hey Arteta,"
Amenyah,
we won't say nothing.
I don't know if he would swap them.
Yeah,
because I feel like he would utilise Palmer differently. I don't think Palmer can do the job Saka does at Arsenal.
Exactly.
But, yeah, of course, but we've seen Arteta change his system a lot of times. If you say to Arteta, "Yo, you got Saka, who's great, but we could swap Palmer," and we won't tell anyone that you swapped it. We'll just like make out like it's a swap deal. I think Arteta would be licking his lips. I think he'd be like, Cole.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Cole Palmer.
Yeah,
in like with all the ball retention that we do, with all the passes.
Yeah, I get that.
But to edit, I think Saka is great in the system, but Palmer is just great. Okay. And I think with modern football, we always just prefer system players, and we never give the good players a chance to actually go above the system.
All right, well, Clique fam, definitely comment below what you guys think, Saka or Cole Palmer. Let's go back to this final though.
So we settled on France over England?
Yeah. Of course. I think because France. No, you're the odd one out, mate. We disregarded you.
Yeah. We disregarded you. Rishi Sunak's watching it.
The final is Germany versus France. This was my final when I'd done my little brackets as well.
Likewise.
I think this is going to be a really good final to watch. Fingers crossed. Like if it all plays the way I think it is. I think Florian Wirtz is actually better than some people think he is as well. Like some people say he's like, I think when Ayo and Mo Salah, we were doing the top 5 league draft and I picked Florian Wirtz. We were saying sort of like he's below the level of Foden, Bellingham, and then that sort of crop, and then it goes his class of players. But I feel like he might be going up to that.
He's definitely there.
Yeah,
he's in the bracket.
I think he's in that bracket rather than the one below.
Player at an invincible team and you're in some like low bracket. He was the guy that was spearheading them for the most part. So
I think he's brilliant. Like watching him yesterday, he was really good. The way he picks up the space, fantastic player. Musiala as well. I think he's pretty good as well.
I think Musiala's better than Wirtz at this current moment.
That was going to be my question.
I think Wirtz will overtake Musiala. I think Wirtz got a higher ceiling.
Yeah.
But you watch Musiala yesterday, like nuts how like he just like manipulates space and just does whatever he wants.
Half turns and whatnot.
And like he's not like, that's the thing with Musiala. He's not even fast. He's quick, but he's not fast. But he'll beat a man, like go down the wing, like so on and so forth.
Yeah.
I think like I only really deeped it and it sunk in like yesterday that Germany really do have Musiala on one side and Wirtz on the other.
It's scary. It's scary.
That's nuts.
That is scary. It is scary.
And then cruising behind with Gundogan in between them.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah. No, that is a good team. It is a good team, good midfield, but I feel like France just edge it over them, personally.
Mbappe exists, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think if Germany go to a final, if Germany do go to the final, they lose that final.
Yeah, I think they lose
100 times over.
Ali looks like he
wants
is
England.
disregarded.
Honestly, I can't pick between the two of them.
Playoff. That's what
Bro, if it was down to me, it'd be Hungary-Ukraine final.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? And it'll be played on next year.
Restart that year.
Pure XG.
Yeah, pure XG. But yeah, go on, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Germany-France could go either way. But once Germany have got to that final and it's in their home country, it's like they should be proper up for it, innit? And I feel like that
England
will
went
carry
up
them
for it.
over it.
England went up for it a couple of years
ago. Yeah, but England are different, innit? And it wasn't, the whole tournament wasn't in England, so they didn't have that whole like.
Yeah, but when the finals in England,
England played all their games at Wembley.
Exactly.
From the group stage.
Yeah, but it's not an English tournament.
We're saying Wembley doesn't have the same gravitas.
Yeah, no, like it wasn't their home tournament, innit? So it doesn't have that kind of the momentum behind it where the fans are there game in, game out, like kind of building that expectation. I think Germany have been building it beforehand, before the tournament even started. They're kind of getting ramped up for it. And now with that first game, it's just going to keep on building momentum if they carry on like they did. But
yeah,
I think if they get to the final, they win it.
So Germany for Ali, TJ.
I think it goes down to pens.
Ooh.
I wouldn't mind that to be. I wouldn't mind watching a penalty shootout. Yeah, I wouldn't mind watching a penalty shootout.
But like, obviously, I'm a storyline guy.
yeah.
Just moved to Real Madrid.
Oh,
Like now, like free of the shackles of Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah.
Is he now gonna just go, yo?
I am here.
Let me give you a trailer of what's gonna happen next season.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I look at France's squads. They've had to bring back Kante. Like
it's a pragmatic like manager as well. I think he knows how to get teams through to these further latter stages of the tournament. He's fantastic at it.
Can I ask quickly, who will France play up front?
Who will France play up front?
I'm sure Giroud's still in that squad.
Gonna play. It should be Thuram and Mbappe. If they play what I think is their best, it should be that too.
Kolo Muani, I think, might play up front personally.
I doubt.
I think
he might do it. I don't know.
I think it might be Kolo Muani and then Mbappe playing off of him. I just feel like, I don't know, Kolo Muani seems to have that sort of a bit more to his game than the other people. Like maybe
below,
I was going to say maybe below Thuram, but maybe in this international stage because of the way Deschamps is. You know, he doesn't like Saliba. There's certain ways he wants these teams to play. I feel like Kolo Muani might be his sort of replacement for Giroud personally.
Does Bradley Barcola get some minutes?
No, I don't think he's that good. You know.
Really?
Personally, I don't think he's that good.
I think he's like proper. I think he's a modern winger.
You know? Do you know what he is? What did I say about it? You know that bracket we were talking about where we put Bellingham, Foden, and then Wirtz and all that in there. I think Barcola is a couple brackets down below. He's not in that. Yeah,
I think that's fair. I
don't think he's that great. Like watching him in the Champions League, it's a bit like.
To be fair,
it's a bit overwhelming.
When he came on in the Champions League,
yeah,
like fair enough, he wasn't putting away his chances, but like there's something to be said about a kid that's like creating like that many like goal scoring opportunities. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Either by himself or like getting onto the end of balls. Like I think Barcola's like I think he will be a lit player. And I think Deschamps like kind of likes him as well.
Yeah, I think because of that traditional winger and the way he can he tracks back, got the energy for it. Yeah. Like he is a Deschamps player, if you want to say, because Matuidi was his winger in the World Cup winner in 2018 or something like that. Yeah. So yeah, maybe there's an opportunity for him, but I'm gonna go France due to it's the Mbappe tax. The Mbappe tax exists, and I feel like he's gonna light up the tournament. He'll probably be the best player at the tournament. He'll win that. He'll win that easily as well, I feel. But, yeah. Amenyah?
Yeah, it's them ones there where also I'm wearing the Germany shirt because I'll be real, I just support whoever's winning in the Euros because I don't really have anyone to back in it. So by tomorrow I could be
not even an England fan?
No. I'm actually an England hater, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay.
I like the England players, but I don't feel like the England fans deserve a trophy, do you know what I mean? So I like all the players, like Palmer, like everyone cold. But to the point of the final, I'll tell you how it goes. 1-0, Germany, Kai Havertz, incredible. He actually dunks on Upamecano's head. Upamecano goes off injured, Saliba comes on.
Yeah.
Bullet header, 1-1.
Oh.
From Saliba.
Yeah.
Goes to penalties. Mbappe takes fourth. Mbappe wins it.
Okay. I like that storytelling. I like that.
Yeah, I like
that. Were there any more Arsenal players that I could have squeezed in?
I was just thinking. I don't think
I win from Germany.
Yeah. All right. So by the sounds of it,
Saliba, no worries, mate.
Yeah. So by the sounds of it, our tournament is completed with France winning the Euros.
Did you go Germany?
No. I don't want Havertz to win it anymore.
Okay. Exactly that. So let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think France are going to win it? Do you think there's going to be any upsets, or is it just going to be the traditional top 8 teams in the European stage that are just going to make it through to the latter stages? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one.